Today's issue of the Fantastic Four is going to be 554. And let's get on with the story. This is one I consider a filler story. We need them, they're great, because they're just so much fun. So, the story starts out with a definitely heavily influenced issue based off of Back to the Future 3. So, we see the Fantastic Four riding on a train that's a time machine. They're being chased by a bunch of Indians and being hunted down. Why, I have no idea, but eventually the time portal opens. They're able to go right through the portal back into the Baxter building, and unfortunately, because of comical relief, Ben gets flung off of the train and launched through the building all across the way into Johnny's room. You know, I think it's a perfect day for Ben. Somehow flying through the building at an extreme rate of speed, landing in the one person's room you don't want to land in, and then meeting Johnny as he stands there looking at you. And what the hell those two always are. Let's see. That's when finally everybody kind of, we find out what was going on since, I don't have the previous issues. Basically, let's see. They decided to go on a family trip. Go and see, the past. And because of a malfunctioning of the time machine, certain people were flung into different time zones. They had to go around and find everybody else. And of course, because of that happening, everything goes haywire. Everybody's a little surprised, but Johnny is literally moving out. And he wants to live on himself. Susie, unfortunately, isn't too... it's her little brother. She's a little worried because he's, let's see. He's a Human Torch, he's hot-headed, and he's an idiot. Yeah, she has good reasons to be afraid. Now comes the fun part. Because of them realizing what day it is, Ben's just like, oh crap. Guys, we have to go to this school, otherwise we're going to be late. And he was at least able to convince Ree to go with him. As they finally show up a little late, they go in and start, talking with the kids. Unfortunately for the kids, Ree doesn't get the concept of being a superhero talking to kids for some reason. Instead, he talks about science. As all the kids are about ready to kill themselves including the teacher, and Ben finally stands up and goes, "For crying out loud, who wants to ride in the Fantastic Car?" All of the kids suddenly agree, and Reed's presentation of science is now revoked. So, yeah, poor guy. Just doesn't do well against teenagers. But Ben, however, takes the kids out and gives them each a ride while he lifts up the Fantastic Car, and, the kids are enjoying having fun with the Fantastic Four, which was the whole purpose of this meeting. Reed will never learn. Next thing that's really cool is Susan has called together a couple of her friends and has decided to make a superhero team out of women. And right here we got the Wasp and the She-Hulk. So, she's definitely going with some close friends of hers about, why don't we do this just on our free time? That way we can be an all-girls team and just have fun, but still be part of our team. So, she's trying to have fun with it. Then all of a sudden, let's see, what's her name? Okay, all of a sudden, Alicia Moore shows up. She teleports into the house, and she's definitely showing her strength, to annoy Sue, just because that's how she is. Reed walks in, and of course she has to jump towards him, give him a big ol' hug. "Hey, Reed." And then she's like, "Hey, we need you now. There's something very important. You have to come with me. We need your help." And teleports out with him. And goes into a secret underground base that is very important. And then they go to show Reed, "This is what we've been working on, Reed. This is what's really going on. We need your help. Will you accept?" And the comic literally ends like that, where it's just like blows your mind of what's coming. So definitely was one worth reading, because it had so many little things that it had good explanations. They had the ending of probably a really good story. I'm going to find the rest of them. Yahoo. And I'm very excited to actually have this one and enjoy it. Definitely one worth picking up, just because it does answer some questions, and then it opens up new questions to get to something next. So very cool about that. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. This is T Sakura saying ciao and sayonara.